Yeah, my wife says I got 3 faults. Mess with this truck way too much. I don't listen. And something else she said. Living with 3M Auto Vlogging, and we are in the house, guys. Sorry for the wind noise. Look at the flags in the background. We got 30+ mile-an-hour winds. All right, so we went from Mr. Tripod, who doesn't hold up well in high winds. All right, this is day number 2 of attempted photo shoot, video shoot, and Q&A on the truck. All right, so let's start with the wheels. I've got a KMC HD chopstick wheel, which has been discontinued, but I'll go ahead and give you the specs on it. It's a 20x12 -44 offset in black. Tires are the Nitto. I think these are the Ridge Grapplers, yeah. So it's like an all-terrain tire, super quiet. That's a 37x1350 on that 20x12 -44 wheel. So a lot of tread, pretty big tire. Yeah, that's a wide tire. There's a lot of meat under that. So good tires. But like I said, I'm probably gonna switch up the wheels and tires this coming year. Probably gonna do some fuel rebels and maybe even go a little bigger on the tire, who knows. So sorry about the sunlight, half the truck's sticking out. All right, lift, let's discuss lift. All right, so my truck has the BDS 4-inch lift. You can see it right there. And with the lift, before they were putting it on, I went ahead and had everything powder coated white, as you can see there, and it looks really good. So lift is the BDS 4-inch, and I'll tell you something about on the BDS 4-inch, you can get a 4-inch block in the rear or a 5-inch block from BDS. Front is lifted 4 inches and the rear, originally we went with a 4-inch block and it give it that sport rake front a little bit higher, so I didn't like it. So we went ahead and took that 4-inch out and installed the 5-inch. That still didn't satisfy me with the rear being as tall as I wanted it. So we went with an auto spring add-a-leaf, guys. You can see it down, I think it's like not the bottom one, but the second one to the bottom. That's an auto spring company. And I'll put links in the description below if you guys want them. And if you're worried about the ride quality with it unloaded, please don't, because the auto spring is top notch. And the truck looks really good with just a small rake. It's almost level. So I would definitely, if you went with the 4-inch BDS, I would go with a 5-inch block and the auto spring add-a-leaf. Cause see the boat over there? If we tow the boat, then you definitely will need that increased payload so the rear end doesn't sag. All right, next up on my added mod list, I added the toolbox. It's a low profile black toolbox, diamond plate. I've got a video on that, guys, so you go check it out. Also mounted it, and what was really good about mounting this toolbox, the video I did, was I did not drill holes. I used a kit that mounts under here to where you do not have to drill holes in your truck. So check that video out, guys. All right, staying with the rear of the truck, we've got the tailgate light under there. I've got a video on that install as well. That's a previous mod. If you're looking for something fairly cheap that will really set the truck off, check that video out, and links are in the description below. Also got the WaySafe adjustable hitch. Okay, next up on the already modded list is window tint, guys. That should be probably one of the first things y'all do to your trucks when you get them new or used. I went with 20% on the sides and 35 on the front. So I did a full front windshield tint. So 20% on the sides, 35 on the front. And before anybody comments and says, questions me, is that legal in North Carolina? Absolutely not. And I'm just letting you know, it's not my daily driver. So the chances of me getting tickets are less, but there's still a possibility. So check your state laws and regulations before doing it. But I figured the sides, I went ahead and done those 20, and I did this a few days later, and we had talks about it being illegal, and I'm like, well, hell, I'm already illegal, so might as well do the front. All right, I've had questions about the headlights, and people want to know, are these aftermarket or factory? These are actually Ford factory headlights, and they're black from the factory inside the housings. That is nothing modded. That is a option on the Raptors. I think they come with another style as well, but looks really good, I think, with the white paint. All right, moving on from the headlight, I'm going to show you. I've installed the 6 rigid fog lamps with the amber backlighting, and I've got a video on that as well. Y'all be sure to check that out. About $600 for these fog lamps. They're not the most expensive, but they are high quality, and I'm very satisfied with them. Yeah, another thing I forgot to mention is a big thing, the paint. I've actually done the paint match. So the grille, the front bumper, the fender flares, the mirrors, I think, the tailgate applique. Let's go around to the back and I'll show you. The tailgate applique was like a dark silver, dark gray, and the rear bumper had all that paint matched. Makes a world of difference. I mean, I love the stock Raptor look too, but I also love the paint match. And we did the side, these are called like the fender gills, had those sanded down, painted the agate black. Also the hood scoop, agate black, had all that painted. Stripes were from the factory. Also, mod was a Ronin stubby antenna with the white decal on it. I like that. Goes with the truck very well, flows with it. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about previously modded versus future mod. Okay, so right under the dash, I'm gonna show you guys a previous mod that I've done. Works wonders, and I'll then tell you about the mod that's gonna happen in the near future. All right, if you look carefully under here, up, you will notice the pedal commander. And some guys are going to be commenting, oh, that doesn't do anything. It really does. It calibrates to your spec, or it sets, I should say, on there. I don't know if you can see it. The buttons, the different types, sport, city, eco. It calibrates the gas pedal to where your position, and it really comes in handy with the twin turbos because the turbo lag. I'm just saying, guys, it doesn't give any more horsepower, but it really helps out with the feel of the gas pedal and kind of gets away from all that turbo lag that you experience. So, but why am I saying this? This is a previous mod, well worth the money, but I'm going to a custom tune soon. That'll be in a future video. So with the custom tune, I think you can still run these, but I'm probably going to just get everything tuned the right way with Goose Tune and a Cobb tuner. If you guys know what that is, Cobb is a tuner, and Goose Tune is what the Raptor guys usually use. It's really good stuff. So if you don't know what that is, do some research. So, all right, so we're going to talk future mods now. What do I have in store for this truck and you viewers? What do I want to do to this? Well, the UPS man has already dropped off my amp research power steps. All right, just take you guys in my little shop building and show you that I'm not telling any fibs. Yes, got them here ready for install. Next video, stay tuned. Okay, another future mod that I'm actually working on right now. I've got a full-size subwoofer box with 2 Kicker 10-inch competition subs that are going to go under here, and you're probably asking yourself, well, how is 2 10-inch subs going to fit under that? Well, that's not really the problem, because I've ordered from LMI Welding a seat lift, and check them out. I'll leave a link in the description below for them as well. LMI Welding, they do a seat lift that actually bolts on all points where the seat mounts, lifts it up. Only drawback is if you have very tall friends, 6'1" and over, their heads will be in the roof. So I don't have anybody back here. Like I say, it's not even my daily driver, but I would like the base to hit pretty good. And we're gonna add a seat lift and subwoofer box. Also, you guys know I've got the BNO set up, which is not all that good. They charge a pretty penny for it through Ford, but it's not all that great. So I'm just going to disconnect. I'm going to unplug this and go with a different type of line out converter. You can ask me about it in the comments, and go with my own amp, another Kicker amp. I'm not going to remove any of this, but we're just going to leave it as is, just not operational, and mount my amp. My Kicker amp will probably be mounted over there somewhere, but that will be a future mod. Stay tuned for the stereo. Back to inside. We're going down the road right now, so I thought I'd show you that I've got the Tesla style. It's PX6, and that's touchscreen, full touchscreen. It does a lot of stuff. Pretty cool. You know, it's about, I think, around 800 to a grand for that head unit. Let's see, nav. It holds the factory sync. You can do that, or you can do full screen with anything. You got your RPMs, speedometer on there. Goes to nav. It'll do quite a few functions. You can even watch YouTube on it, you know, which I wouldn't advise going down the road, but has internet capability, everything. So I also have the panoramic sunroof. I can let this back show you. Goes all the way back. You get the full twin panel. Pretty neat. I like it. A lot of people don't like the sunroofs on these Fords because they have issues. Check out one of my videos I done a while back about my red truck. You constantly clean, keep the drains clean, and lubricate with lithium grease on the tracks, and it will greatly reduce any problems. Don't wait until you hear the crack and the pop in the sunroof, and then it's time to worry, spend some money. We're still going down the road, but as you can tell, I've done the paint match scheme on the inside, which goes along with the mod of the paint match on the outside. So yeah, not overly done. And you've also got the carbon fiber theme going on. That's a factory option on the carbon fiber, but the paint match on all the dash panels, that's me. And you guys know that I've installed these Mick Tuning 12 pod rock lights, and it's got the RGB plus the brilliant bright white, and I usually leave them on the white, but it'll do different colors. Mirror lights, everything's the bright white. All right, guys, if y'all like this video, I can't talk. God, my voice is gone. All right, fellas, that's gonna do it for the video. If you guys like this video, if you found it inspirational to your build of your truck, parts list, anything, hit me up in the comments. I sure appreciate it. And if you get a chance, check out this video, or check out this video. Hell, go to my channel page, check out all my videos. I've got just about 200 videos on mods, so check them out, guys. Why? Because this video is a wrap.